Hello everyone. I'm very conscious it has been quite a long time since we've done an episode of Moss Valley and the Contractor, but there's a very good reason for it. We're looking at empty sheds here. Some bad things have happened in the interim, and it's time to tell a story. To all intents and purposes, we were duped by our accountants, who had embezzled the money, and they've run off to Spain, leaving us completely destitute. We've had to sell all our equipment, hand everything back, sell all our land, and it still doesn't cover the costs for what they've taken. So we are completely destitute. We have got nowhere to go. We own no land. We own no vehicles. Everything we worked for has gone. It's pretty bleak at the moment. The bank is taking everything, so whatever we sell, they're taking the money to cover their costs. And that's where we are. The only thing I have managed to hold on to is the Land Rover, but not for much longer. That will be handed back very shortly to cover costs. So, our time on Moss Valley, while short and sweet at the time, is over. This is the last time we'll be here. We are going to head back to Court Farms, sort out some paperwork and some issues there, because all of that stuff has gone as well. And then we have to really think about what we do next, because I don't even have anywhere to live, let alone work or make money. So we're going to jump in the Land Rover now. We're going to head back down to Court Farm. We're maybe going to have a quick catch up with a few people down there, see if anybody knows of anything or anything that can help us. But yeah, tough times. So frustrating. We built up such a great business, and it's all gone literally overnight. Anyway, let's head off to Court Farms, and we'll see you there. Well, here we are back on Court Farms. As you know, we'd already sold a home farm to fund the Moss Valley contracting business, so we don't really have much down here other than this is where our accountants were based. I've been down here helping the police with their inquiries, but they have left and they have gone over to Spain, so it's very hard for the police to track them down or work out where they've gone. Now, of course, we weren't the only people to be left in the lurch. Poor Stu over in the US has had his entire life savings cleaned out as well, so he's in a really bad way. But we're just going to pull in here, visit our friend Eric, have a chat with him. He's well connected, he knows a few things, he'll maybe be able to help us out.
Hello, FSG. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright, Eric. Thanks very much.
What a terrible business this is.
Yeah, you're telling me. Wish I'd paid more attention, really.
Ah, come on. You weren't to know. None of us knew.
I know, but it doesn't make me feel any better, really. I just don't know what to do. I've got nothing. Built up that whole business, and now it's just gone. Instantly.
Have you got any plans, FSG? Anything at all?
No, I'm just going to have to look for work, I guess. I know there's not much going on around here. That's why Stu went to the States, so I'm going to have to probably look further afield.
Now take it or leave it, FSG. But when I knew your dad, he did a lot of work down in Cantley in Norfolk. That's where the whole contracting firm started. Now, if I remember, he might have left some old machinery down there. This is over 30 years ago, so it may have gone. But it might be worth looking up his old friend Steve. He still lives there.
That's right. I didn't know about the equipment, but yeah, I remember him working down there for sure. Well, got nothing else to lose, so I might as well go and have a look.
Yeah, why not? You've got nothing to lose. Good luck, FSG.
Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it. Okay. Norfolk it is. I better get down there quick before they come looking for this Land Rover. Well, that was a fair old drive, but we are nearly there. I think we do a right here. And we head down here. We're looking for a farm. As a neighbour of my dad back in the day. I still think farms here, so we're going to see if we can meet up with him. I think we've got another turn just here. In fact, is that his farm? I don't think it is. I think it's a little bit further round. I'm bringing back some memories of my childhood here. There we go. This might be certainly the track in. We can go find him from here. Well, hello there. I wonder if you can help me. I'm looking for a guy called Steve Walker. I used to live down here. My dad used to work down here. I've just come back looking for some work.
Ah, yes, Steve. He's in the next farm, just along the road. Just turn right out of the gate, and you can't miss it.
Steve must be getting pretty old now, mustn't he?
Yes, he's getting on a bit now, but he's still working on the farm. But his son does most of the work these days.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's great to hear. Okay, thanks for your help. Oh well, nice to hear Steve's still kicking about. I believe this brings back some memories now. Yes. This all looks very familiar.
Hello, FSG. How are you?
Hi, Steve. Yeah, if I'm telling the truth, I've been better.
Oh, what's happened?
You knew I started the contract business up at Court Farms and then moved up north to Sheffield way and Moss Valley.
Yes, it was going well, wasn't it?
Well, it was going well. Unfortunately, I've lost everything. I had a dodgy accountant who's run off with everything.
Oh dear, that does not sound good at all. How can I help you?
Well, I stopped off in Court Farms on the way here and caught up with Eric. Do you remember Eric?
Yes, indeed. I remember Eric well.
Well, he said that when Dad was contracting down here, he left some stuff here.
He has. Yes, he has. It's probably not moved in 30 plus years, but yes, his old shed where he started his business is still standing. The land belongs to our farm now, but he asked me if he could keep it there, as you never know when it might come in handy. And it sounds like it might just now.
Oh. Interesting.
Well, I guess it's yours now. You might as well go and have a look at it.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Appreciate that.
And if you need anything else, just give me a shout.
I will do. Thanks. Thanks again, Steve. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll go and have a look at what's what, shall we? Alright, Steve said head down here and turn left at the junction before you go back onto the road. There we go. Bumpy old tracks these. Big fields as well. But there was a shed ahead. This doesn't ring any bells if I'm being honest, but I was very young when we lived down here. That does look like an old combine though. Let's see what he's left us. Right, what have we got here other than a load of overgrown bushes? You can see that class combine in there. Looks like a Dominator. Got an old Marston trailer here as well. Tell you what, these bring back some memories. I remember this combine well. I remember riding in the cab. Wow. That's not seen action for a few years now, has it? Jeez. I think the header's even more overgrown in here. Yeah. It's going to take a bit of work to get this stuff sorted, isn't it? So, a combine trailer. Could we do something with that? We're going to have to need to... Oh, wait a minute. Ah, the old Ford 7000. I remember this. Yep, that hasn't seen action for a while either. Looks like it needs a bit of work doing to it. I guess first things first, we're going to need a few tools. I wonder if Steve's going to lend us a few of those, hopefully get us started. Let's jump in the Landy, let's head down, see if we can borrow some of his tools and see if we can get any of this stuff working. I'm asking about opportunities as well for contracting. Maybe we just go again from scratch, maybe we start again. And just be a little bit more careful about who our accountant is. Let's get in the Land Rover and go see Steve. Right, we're on our way back. Had a really good chat with Steve. He's given us a load of tools so we can get started. We can get some of this stuff up and running. But he also said at this time of year it is a constant battle to get contractors to get the work done. There is so much to be done and there aren't enough contractors, so he said he could probably put my name out and about with a few of the local guys that he knows, recommend me. He knows obviously from my time on Court Farms and Moss Valley that I can run a business, and I can do a good job, so we'll just have to wait and see. But first and foremost, let's see if we can get these fixed. Right, there we go. A little bit of TLC, bit of fettling there, but they're actually in pretty good nick. I think being undercover has definitely helped. They just haven't started for ages, so let's see what we can do. Fingers crossed. Look at that, first time. Fantastic. Right, let's try and pull out this trailer so we can get to the combine and get that out. Not much power in this, enough to pull a grain cart, but I don't think we'll be able to do much in the way of field work with this. It's pretty small, but currently it's harvest time, so maybe we can earn enough to at least get or lease another tractor by the time the autumn jobs come around. We'll see. But that starts well. Good to know. Let's try the combine too. Excellent. Right, let's try and get this out of the shed. Dad did always make a point of looking after his equipment. He was a bit of a stickler for that. That's coming in good now. So we have some machinery to work with. Let's pull out the header of the Land Rover. I don't know what I'm going to do when the Land Rover goes, because the hitch on the tractor isn't compatible with the header trailer. So that could be fun. But for now, we've got this Land Rover, so we'll take advantage of that. Right, there we go. That's the header hooked up. Oh, there's the phone. Hello, Steve.
Hello, FSG. I've got your first contract for you.
You're kidding. Who's it with?
It's actually with me. I've got a field of canola sitting there that needs bringing in. And quickly. Are you up for it? I can't pay you much for it. It's not a very big field, but it might be just what you need to get you started.
That's amazing. Of course I'll do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Field 137. It's literally next to where you are.
Oh, I can actually see it from here. Alright, that's amazing. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that.
No worries, FSG, and I'll keep asking around, see what else I can get you.
Thanks. Speak to you soon. Oh my goodness. That is the start we wanted, and I think this is the field here. This is it. So, we better get stuck in. I am not going to let him down. First job. So, let's get the header hooked up. Let's get the combine going. And we'll start working our way around the field. Right, header on. We'll just cut into the edge of the field. And then we'll go and get the trailer. Now the problem here, I haven't got any other help, so I am going to have to unload every time I come around the field. Which is going to take a little bit longer, but we have no choice. But everything's running well here. Let's get the job done.
The lame, the weak, too afraid to start the dreams that only came to pass them by. Here's to the broken man who stood and walked when he heard you can, 'cause it shows me that faith is more than sight. Here's to the wandering child looking for a star to guide, pushing through the darkness of the night. Hold your hand up to your heart and know it's just a chance to start. I know that it might feel like it's too hard.
Right then, there we go. This should probably pretty much fill up this trailer, and we're going to have to run it down to the sell point, which means the combine's going to be static as we've got nobody else to help us. But that is the way it is. It's not too far to the sell point, so we'll see how we get on. Hopefully, as well as the payment here, there might be a bit of an over amount on the crop as well, so we might make a little bit extra. We shall wait and see. But yeah, there we go. That's that full. So I'll just roll this out of the way, and we'll disappear off with the tractor. There we go. Leave that there. Let's go and sell some crop. Right, moment of truth. Do we even have enough power in this tractor to haul this amount of grain? Might be a bit slow, but I'm sure we will. Well, at the moment, we are cruising along at a mighty 7 miles an hour. So this is going to take a bit of time to finish, I think. But we are where we are with it. Fortunately, the combine, hiding behind the pillar of the window there, is not moving while we're doing this. And to be fair, it would probably have filled up by the time we got back. Looking at the speed we're going now, so we are where we are with things. Now the benefit is it's a pretty straight road down to where we need to go. Hopefully there'll be a bit of downhill as well. Right, let's push on. We'll see you when we get to the sell point. Right, we're nearly there, past the pub, where I think I'll be going for a well-earned beer when this is finished. And we're straight across the road there. Nothing coming. We're going to have to ask Steve for a loan of a tractor if we're going to do anything further afield. because this is just not acceptable. Here we are. We have made it. Let's get it in the sell point. There we go. First load going in. That is a big bonus. Just check our phone and see how much we've done. And there we go. 50% in. Happy days. Right. Now let's see if we can get any faster speeds up getting home. So far so good. We're going to double our speed going home. So definitely weight of the grain and horsepower the issue with this tractor. But let's get on with it. We don't have another choice, so let's push on. Right, here we are, back at the field now. We're going on the up and downs now. We're starting the other end of the field, so I'm going to park this in a slightly more sensible space than we had before. So it's a bit closer, I hope with the speed of unloading. But let's push on. There's not much more I can say, really. It looks like we're back in business. It's going to take us a while to get through this. And I do think we need to think about something a little bit more substantial for hauling on the road. But until we've got some money in the bank, we are stuck with what we have got. Look, if you look at the top right-hand corner there, we have that handsome sum of £0. So, let's get a head down, let's get some graft done, and let's get on with it. Thanks for sticking with me. And we'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.